好，我叫 Taylor Mercer，上个7月我学中国的清华大学。
When I first got off the plane from China, I already began to notice a lot of differences. For example, there's almost no diversity in the people. Men all have short cropped hair, business suit, very outgoing feel to them, and all the women are either wearing skirts or dresses and have very long black hair.
China is very strict. I saw a lot of this in women's perception of beauty. They struggle to fit exactly into their society's ideal of beauty, whether that be long hair, skin tone, or weight.
At a young age, Chinese mothers will actually tell their daughters that they're fat, and this continues on for into high school and beyond, because the mothers want their daughters to be so ingrained that they're fat that they constantly worry about their weight. When I was studying in China, you would go into the cafeterias and girls would just be eating lettuce, celery, and apples, just very small things to make them skinny. This focus on weight is so prevalent in the society that I personally, going from Inner Mongolia to southern China to the east and even staying in the capital, never saw one overweight female over 30 or 40. And even then, probably I could count how many I saw on my hands.
An example of this is when I went souvenir shopping for my family. I found a set of really nice silk dresses for my sister, and I asked the store clerk, what size should I get her? She's a size small in America, and she suggested a medium. And when I finally got back to America, my sister tried to put it on, and the dress ripped. So maybe I should have even gotten a lot.
I feel that a lot of people I talk to in America have this perception that a lot of the girls in China are just skinny because they eat healthy and exercise. And in fact, it's really just very unhealthy practices to try and conform to what they think is beautiful. The facet of the Chinese ideal of beauty is skin pigment. You can see this in the fact that almost all women have an extremely light skin tone and are willing to do many things to get that. Whenever I went into any kind of big department store, or even Walmart in China, you would see about 5 aisles just stacked full of skin lightening pigments, suntan, sunscreen, and an extreme amount of umbrellas.
Down the street, I would just go through crowds, and there'd be women who were using umbrellas in the middle of a sunny day because they didn't want to get any sun on their skin.
What amazed me was the lengths that some of the women would go to attain this so-called beauty was 2 major surgeries. One of them was the surgery to, most Chinese women do not have this lid right here above our eye. So they would go through these very painful surgeries, and where they couldn't use their eyes for long periods of time, to create this little slit above their eye. But another major surgery was the fact that they consider an elongated face very beautiful, so they would actually they still do, shave their cheekbones down to give them their chin a more pointed look. I finally came to the conclusion that their major ideas of beauty revolve around having money, because it takes a lot of money to be able to choose to eat certain things. It takes a lot of money to be able to afford their very expensive pigment products and staying out of the sun, and it takes an extremely wealthy woman to be able to afford surgeries.
The Chinese actually believe that the longer your hair is, the more sick you get, because they believe that your hair uses up nutrients in your body.
Okay, I think that's good.
No, now he's just effed up my hair.